Hey YouTube, today we want to take a quick look at this Saramonic Blink500-B1. This is a dual channel wireless microphone system with a lavalier. I make most of my videos using a GoPro. This is an older Hero, but very similar to this. And the problem I have is with the audio. Usually the audio is really good if I'm close up on the camera like I am now. But if I'm outside in the wind or just a little ways away from the camera, sometimes the audio could be a little bit iffy. So I got this Saramonic to help with that. Let's go ahead and unbox it, and I'll show you what's inside of here. I'll show you the GoPro kit and this little mount that I got for it. Let's go ahead and open this up. The Saramonic comes in a nice little box. And just so you can see, I haven't opened this up yet, so I'm not sure exactly what's in here. There are some instructions and what looks to be like a little reset pin in here. And one of these, this is the transmitter, and this here should be the receiver, and they charge via USB-C. So if you have a USB-C that you would normally use to charge this thing here, you could charge these guys up with it. Let's see what else is in here. This might be a charger. It might come with a charger. Yep, sure does. Some silica, and here's the lavalier, a USB charger, another USB charger, so I'm guessing one for each, and a microphone, 3.5mm cable, two of them. Now this little transmitter itself is really cool. It's supposed to come already paired, but when I read the instructions, I'll see how it goes. Both of these have 5-volt USB-C charging ports. This one being the receiver, it also has this line out that you would use to connect to the camera that you're using. And this one being the transmitter, it has a volume control. You could also use these to pair it. I guess you could pair it with another receiver. And it has in it a built-in omnidirectional microphone. Or you could plug the mic into this little mic jack right here, and you could use the lavalier. And this is really cool because it could get close to you, and you won't have that echoey sound if you're in a room or if you're outside in the wind. Now for this thing to work with a GoPro, you need a little adapter, and that's what's in this little bag here. And they tape it up pretty good. There we go. Just set it all out to the side. This is a GoPro 3.5mm mic adapter. You need this little GoPro mic adapter so that you could use one of these with one of these so that you could actually use the microphone. Let's open this up. This is sealed up nicely too. And this here is pretty simple looking. It's just a USB-C adapter with a microphone adapter, and you have another USB-C adapter here. And if or when I read the instructions, I think this other USB-C charger here is really just to charge it if you have this thing connected up. And I'll show you how you do it using this this older Hero I have here. So on the side, when you open it up, you have the USB-C charging port right here. Now this thing here could come off, right? With just a little bit of flexing, it could come off. You just plug that in here, and this is where you would plug your microphone into, and the receiver here, somehow you'd have to mount that somewhere on your camera, right? That could be a little bit of cables being tied up all over the place. So with the Hero, you could just pull this thing out and you could finagle the door out of place like so. It's just a little plastic clip, and if you put it back in the original housing, like so. Now this is open, and you could access this USB-C port here, and you could have this where you could mount this on a stand somehow, but then you still have all this stuff here dangling. And where you're gonna mount this, right? Are you gonna just clip it on to the adapter like so? That's where this thing here comes into play. This here is a mount that takes care of all of this. Let's open this up and see what we have in here. Opening this up. Okay, so you have here the body or case, some sort of little mount for a lens or something, another little piece, and this here is an additional cold shoe mount. And the cold shoe mount is something where you could mount something onto it without any kind of electronic trigger on this thing. So what we're gonna do is take this thing off of this camera, take the GoPro out of the original GoPro housing, like so, and I think this here slides. This should slide out. Maybe it hinges out. Slides out, and with the window still off, or the cover still off the GoPro, you just drop it in and slide this bad boy back in, and GoPro is in there nice and tight. Now the thing is, we now have this little spot right here that this bad boy could fit right in there. And you just thread it in like so. And there you go. USB-C is mounted in there. And now you have this cold shoe up here. And this cold shoe, you have the transmitter on the cold shoe, which you could put like that. Or you have an additional cold shoe mount here. You could screw that into there and mount your transmitter anywhere here. So you could do this little number and screw this in here. Have your transmitter in there. You have place for another item right here on this cold shoe, and then you could screw this onto your standard tripod, or however you want to mount this, right? You could even put a traditional GoPro mount down here and mount it on one of the GoPro mounts, or you could put that in the cold shoe that's up here, either which way. And all you need to do now is right here, take one of these, plug it in here, and you just take one of those there, plug this in here, and now you're ready to transmit. All you gotta do is make sure you're wearing this, and you can have the lavalier pinned anywhere on your clothes, close to your mouth, and this solves a whole bunch of problems with the quality of audio. In the next few videos, I'm gonna be trying this out, testing it out and seeing how the audio is different from just a GoPro camera alone. I hope you like this video. If you do, give a subscribe, give a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. God bless.